Hi everybody. Today, me and my friend Zitty are here to talk about, are here to go through the final Vogue interview questions. We finished on 58 last time, so this video will cover 59 to 73. Before I get into that though, I do want to just do a few points of just clarity. For those of you who've been following along the YouTube videos, you see that I've been posting more videos, not necessarily more regularly, but what I've been doing is recording videos on like multiple videos on one day and then scheduling them out, which is something that I learned from Injiri, which has been really great because I can get more done and yeah, it saves time and it helps. I don't know if it helps me be consistent or just helps me look consistent. But in any case, there is accessible, consistent content coming out. And it also, I think, helps to keep the videos shorter because, like, when the creative juices are flowing and I'm just kind of talking and it's conversational, there's always more I want to talk about. But days I have to, like, sit down and force myself. Sometimes I just don't know what to talk about, and I don't want you guys just be staring at me, looking in my room for, like, things to, I don't know, make me want to talk about them. So it's helped, I think, just to have more content out and to keep the videos shorter, even though the last one was half an hour, which is crazy because back when I was like just starting, I was making half-an-hour videos and that one was the same. So hopefully we'll keep it shorter in this one. Oh, but one more thing. You may have noticed that the way I'm like titling these videos is still the day whatever out of 30. So I'm going to keep allowing the numerical day number to increase with each video, but the number or the date in the brackets is the date that I actually recorded the video, just for my own clarity and organization, because they're going to be scheduled to release on different dates. But I do just like to keep a record of when I made the videos, just so I'm tracking changes. And the next week is Thanksgiving, and I told you guys before I'll be doing my juicing next week. So by the time that video, the video that I'll post probably midweek, by that time, I think by the time you see that video, I'll be like halfway through my juicing that week before I say, okay, today's the day I'm juicing, you know, just because today is Friday and the video I'm doing today, I think, will be released Tuesday. So if I do another video tomorrow and then one Sunday when I actually start juicing, I probably won't have any input or updates on the juicing until Monday, and that video probably won't come out until Friday of next week after I've almost done a week. I don't know if I like that better or not, but just, I don't know. If you want to know what day I actually recorded, look in the brackets, but so the scheduled date is just going to be whatever date was next sequentially. I feel like that was a little bit convoluted how I explained that, but hopefully you got what I was saying. In any case, let's get to these final Vogue questions and then we'll move on. So question 59 today, a skill you're working on mastering. I would say a skill I'm working on mastering. I don't know how to sum it up in one skill. There's some character traits I'm working on mastering. I would say consistency and discipline more than anything. A skill other than that, I guess writing, but I'm not like adhering to any sort of how to be a good writer, or I think I'm just writing from passion right now. I don't know. I think they're more internal things, the things I'm trying to master right now. Skills. I'm trying to be better at like social media and marketing. So maybe that's one. I don't know. 60. Best thing to happen to you today. What happened? I had a really good time. We had prayer tonight, and it was just a really good time. I don't know. It was just a really good time talking to God and concentrated time with the rest of our church. It's always encouraging. And I got to talk to a friend of mine today. I mean, there were just good points in the day. Just nice little things. My hair came out okay. I don't know, a lot of nice things. I like how the shirt looked on me today. I don't know. It's just a nice day. It's Friday. It's Friday. That's probably the best thing that happened to me today. It's Friday. I like a good Friday because it's the weekend. What else? Worst thing. 61 is the worst thing that happened to me today. What was the worst thing that happened to me today? I don't know the worst thing that happened to me today. Oh, I slept longer than I would have liked. I overslept. Maybe that's the worst thing. Also, no, I'll say this. There are some insecurities rose up today. I didn't enjoy that. That was not enjoyable. So, we'll say that was my worst thing. The best compliment I've ever received. Ooh. Aw. I don't know if I want to share this one. I don't know. This is really hard. So the one that came to mind was, I'll share that at a later date because it involves a whole other thing. But I think the best compliment I received, you know what? Someone told me I was a good friend. And I know that seems so little, but I'm not going to cry. I really value people and relationships, and it's important to me to be a good friend. And I think, there was definitely a time where I just felt like I was a trash friend, and I felt really bad about it. And I think it just made me reevaluate all my friendships, and I felt like I just wanted to withdraw and figure out my life and then be back around people once I was like better. And I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, and they just really encouraged me that they valued our friendship, and that meant a lot. People can choose to be around whoever they want. People can choose to share their life with whoever they want, and I am grateful when people are intentional in building a relationship. And so I think for me, the best compliment, I've received some nice compliments, but and it wasn't just with this one friend I'm thinking about. It wasn't just that I'm a good friend, but they talked about just me being a godly friend to them, and that's important to me. It's not enough to just we can hang out and have fun, but they talked about how I would, kind of pry a little bit or be like, well, what about this? Or bring different perspective, or, ask in terms of their growth, or just in terms of accountability. And that just really meant a lot. Because, people, I'm just really grateful for the people in my life who have long suffered my foolishness and frustrating aspects of my life and my seasons, and have loved me nonetheless, and have been intentional about loving me. That's the best compliment. It's not the words. It's just people not giving up on me. It means a lot. So yeah. Favorite smell. Oh, gardenia. Favorite smell is gardenia. And it's funny because that is my favorite smell, because when I was younger, as a little girl, I used to play in my mom's cabinet in their bedroom. And I would take out the little bottles and rearrange them and pretend they were little people, little dolls. You can tell we didn't grow up with money. And I would just play her little perfumes and her little toiletry things. And I pulled out this one that was gardenia, and she told me that she adopted that as her favorite scent, and her mom used to wear it. And it was her mom's favorite scent, and at that time her mom had passed away, and so became my mom's favorite scent. And maybe that's the best gift I got my mom. I don't know. I like giving gifts that mean something, and one year I tracked down the version of gardenia that she liked, and she was really excited about that, so that was nice. In any case, gardenia is my favorite scent there's another perfume I really liked that was from Avon, actually, and it was called Tomorrow. And I had that thing and I used it not all the time, but like a lot. Any special occasion, I had it for years, and then they stopped making it, and I didn't buy more before they did, because I was younger, and it didn't dawn on me they stopped making it. Man, so if anybody out there wants to get me a gift, you can. That's a great idea. But of existing perfumes that I know, Gardenia is my favorite scent. What else? And they didn't say perfumes, they just said scent, but that's my favorite scent. Hugs or kisses. In marriage, kisses. Until then, hugs. But also only if I know you. 65. If you made a documentary, what would it be about? It would be about, I think of this as my documentary. One day, when I'm famous, people can come back to these YouTube videos and stitch them all together and edit them, because I did a lot of ums and looking around and laughing at myself and my own internal jokes. But after you stitch them together, this will be my documentary, and it'll be called, oh, they don't ask what it'll be called, just what it'll be about. It would be about my life. I don't know. About the people I loved, and about God, and about how being a Christian is the best thing in the world, and dispelling myths about a boring life, a boring existence when you're a Christian. Yeah, that's what it would be about. It wouldn't be about my life, actually. It would be more so about dispelling the myth that Christianity is boring. So I would talk to different Christians who live full lives and talk to them about it and put that out there for the masses so that people know that this is the way. Not because it's fun, but we don't choose Christianity because it's fun. But I heard a lot of people who feel like it's just like rules and stuffiness, and it's so much more. It's just, anyway, my documentary would be about Christianity, dispelling different myths, and seeing and hearing from people who love God and who live full lives. Last piece of content you consumed that made you cry. Why was I just crying about something? It was like the last movie I cried. I don't remember. Oh. This can't be it. It's gotta be something else. But what comes to mind is the Marvel movies. Endgame. I sobbed like a baby. A baby, y'all. So, I don't know if that was the most recent one, but that was what I thought about because I cried a lot. Oh, there was another movie called Overcomer. I cried at that one too. And I think I saw it more recently. Both are good movies, but Overcomer I definitely recommend. That reminds me, I should add that to my conversations about, I don't want to tell you what it's about, but Overcomer is a really good movie. It's about a track star, or at least that's probably what the cover would show, so if you're looking for it, I'll see if I can put a link in the description, but Overcomer is a good movie. Lipstick or lip gloss? Either. It depends. So, right now it's COVID, and I'm all about that mask life, so neither. Neither when I'm wearing a mask, because it gets messy. Other than that, either. I don't know. It depends. Either one. It depends on the day and what else is going on. Today, none. Neither. Sweet or savory? Sweet all day. If we can mix it, great. But if I had to choose between the two, sweet. Girl crush. I don't have one. My mom. I don't know. I think of, in terms of fashion, I think of like people who are bold. Oh, you know who I like? So a cross between Tracee Ellis Ross and Mindy Kaling, because they like bold, fun fashion. Mindy's a little bit more, I think, consistently modest in some ways. And so I dig that. But I like their bold use of color and pattern and prints. Yeah, I like them. How you know you're in love? This is a whole, I don't have enough time in this video to talk about this, but the whole in love thing is like fleeting and that's easy to describe. How you know you love somebody is a whole other thing. We'll get into that later. And that's the one that's important. So I'm going to just, I don't know how do I know if I'm overwhelmed with the emotions of human love? Is how I would answer that in love question. I think for me, just the amount of time I think about the person, and a willingness to adjust what I thought my life would look like, or my life does look like, based on them, and kind of what they want their life to look like, and then just, concern for them, wanting their best, how much I pray for them. But again, I try not to harp on this idea of being in love, because I don't know, maybe I don't have a great understanding of it, but it's like an in and out thing, which is not that, like, I don't care about that as much. Let me say like this. Sorry, I probably should have just skipped this question, because it's like a whole other thing. These are things I'm passionate about, because it's relational, but I can't, it's not like a rapid fire question. I'll say this. When I get married, I want to both foster a relationship with my husband where we have those emotions and we regularly express them to each other about just our fondness for each other and our excitement, and just our passion for each other. But more than that, I want our marriage to be one where we're committed to each other, and we're patient, and we pray for each other, and we cover each other, and we forgive each other, and we want the best for each other day in and day out, whether or not they said something that bothers me, or whether or not we have money, whether or not they're not feeling well today, or they're tired, or our kids are yelling, or whatever. Sorry, this is a long answer, and we're gonna move on. Song you can listen to on repeat. Oh, lately it's been this song by Maverick City called To You, and it's about the prodigal son, which I spoke about I think like 2 weeks ago in here, and just that beautiful imagery of God as the father who knows his child is wayward and is still eager for relationship. And that's a song I can listen to over and over. We're gonna move on. If I could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be? Honestly, it'd probably be somebody rich, but I wouldn't want to switch lives for a day, because I want to keep that money. Honestly. Beyond that, nobody really. I mean, I feel like, let me say this. I'm not going to answer that question, because I personally try to not compare myself. And it's hard sometimes. Because of that, I don't want to sit and think about who I would switch lives with, because I feel like I could come up with somebody, but it'd be all the wrong reasons. And I don't want to foster that kind of thought pattern. I would switch lives with a more mature Robin. Somebody who's further along than I am. That's it. That's where we're going to leave that one. What are you most excited about at this time in your life? So much. I feel like I'm at a place where I am growing to really love and appreciate who God made me to be. And I think that's opened so many doors of like hope for my future. And I think for a while, for a while I would have this like dark cloud of like drudgery and low expectation, or expecting the worst, or just always expecting to be let down or disappointed. And I'm excited to not have that. I'm excited to be able to trust God and to be reminded about who he is and how much he loves me, and that he has good things in store for me. Even though I don't know all that they are, and there are a lot of questions and a lot of uncertainty in my life, I am excited and grateful for growing in God in this season, and for joy. and peace in the midst of craziness. And it's not always like that. It's not every day like that, but so much more than it used to be. Your go-to for having a good laugh, The Office. If it's a TV show we're talking about, it's The Office. If it's a person, I don't know. Oh, I know a couple people that make me laugh, but I'll say The Office. My affirmation for the day. I don't know what they mean by that, but I'm going to say I'm affirmed in the fact that God loves me. And you should be too. And that's it. That was question 73. And thank you for watching. These are a little bit, I don't know, they weren't weirder, but I got closer to crying at these than some of the other ones, which surprised me. But it's not, I mean, it's me, so it's not that surprising. But thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.